Hi everyone, it's Nadia from YARNutopia. Today we're making number 259 granny square of our 365 days of granny squares. This one is so pretty. It is called Diamond Block, and we're making a few different diamond looks in this square today. First off, we're making a mini, like a traditional granny square style for round 1, and then in round 2 we're making front post stitches, which is really cool, and then we're turning that into a diamond. We're making this round 3, and then we're turning that into a diamond when we make round 4. And then round 5 is just a basic round, a solid granny square stitch round, and then you can go on to making this bigger if you want, but we're just doing 5 rounds today. Very fast project today, very quick workup of this square. Before we start, I do want to get into the supplies we need and then tell you a few things to frequently asked questions and all that good stuff before we start. So in this square we are making this with Red Heart Super Saver yarn. These are just scrap yarns, a small amount of these yarns. You don't need a whole lot. And I'm going to demonstrate this with an H size crochet hook, which is 5 millimeters. Going back on that yarn, it is a 10 ply size 4 worsted weight medium yarn, so if you have any scraps lying around for this type of yarn, you can use whatever you have lying around, a double knitting yarn or a worsted weight. And then, like I said, I'll use that H size hook, but you can use an I size hook or a G size hook if you want to go smaller or bigger, depending on your tension. But this square will turn out to be around 5 inches, 5.5 inches, so you can use that H hook to get that size. You're also going to need a scissor and a yarn needle because these tools will come in handy when we change color so often. I change color every single round, but you don't have to. You can do it all in one solid color or use all 5 different colors. Totally up to you, but those tools come in handy when we make this square. Also, before we start, I do have to mention there are other links in the description of this video. So there is a link to the written pattern. You will see a written pattern on YARNutopia.com for Diamond Block, so you can find that on the website. Also, it will be linked at the bottom of the blog for the 365 Days of Granny Squares page. And on that 365 Days of Granny Squares page on my website, YARNutopia.com, you will see all the information you need for this big project. If you're starting from the beginning, if you're new to this project, welcome. You can still catch up with us, so keep at it, and you can make all 365 granny squares. Also, there's a link to my Facebook and Instagram in the description of this video, so make sure you join me there on Facebook and share a photo of your square today. I want to see what colors you came up with and what your diamonds look like. So you can share a photo of this square in the comment section of today's post on Facebook. And then also on Instagram, make sure to hashtag 365 Days of Granny Squares and hashtag YARNutopia so I can see your squares. And I'll go double tap them. You could also Snapchat me. Just take your phone and Snapchat me a photo or a little video of your square. And also in the comment section, if you want to comment what you liked about this square, what it was challenging, or anything you liked about this square today, check that out. Also, you can subscribe to my channel here on YouTube. And I have to say a big thank you to my dad, Fuad, Azmat, for taking the time to make these videos with us. He is our videographer, editor, and photographer for all of our videos. So if you have a moment, just hit that little in this corner here of the video. There is an I. It's a letter I. If you can click that and support YARNutopia in any way you can, that would be greatly appreciated so we can keep bringing you fantastic crochet tutorials. And those of you who have supported YARNutopia already, thank you so much. You guys are the greatest. So now we can get started and make number 259 granny square. Let's start out by making a slip knot. So put your short end over your long end, then fold this down and pull it through. Pull tight, insert your hook, and we can start. Let's start out by chaining 4. So yarn over and pull through 1, yarn over, pull through 2, 3, and 4, and then jump all the way to the first chain way over here and make a slip stitch to form a ring. So go into that very first chain, yarn over and pull through and through that loop on your hook. Okay, just like that. So now we've created a ring. If you know how to start with the magic ring, you can start that way as well. But this first round is like a traditional granny square. We are going to chain up 3, 1, 2, 3. That's going to count as our first double crochet of this round. And then we are going to put 2 double crochets into the ring. So yarn over once, go into the ring, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a double crochet. So again, yarn over, go back into the ring, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, then we are going to chain 2, so yarn over, pull through 1 and 2, and then we're going to put 3 double crochets into this ring. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So again, another double crochet. Okay, and then 1 more. Then we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets into this ring. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1, 2, and 3. We have to make the next corner, so we're going to chain 2, 1 and 2, and put 3 more double crochets into this center ring here to make our last side. And you can kind of see that the square shape is taking form. And we just have to make our last side, or our last corner here, sorry. So it's chain 2, 1 and 2, and then slip stitch to this beginning chain of 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Right there, just insert your hook, yarn over and pull through and through. Just like that. Okay, so that was round 1. Very simple. Now, if you are not changing color, slip stitch back into this chain 2 space. So you can just insert your hook into the chain 2 space and then yarn over, pull through and through that loop on your hook, and then chain up 1 and go on to round 2. But I'm actually going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn because I'm going to change color. So I'm going to pull that all the way through and pull tight. If you're changing color, you can start in any chain 2 corner space. I'm just going to go right into that same one where near to where we fastened off, and grabbing a new color here, hooking that on the hook and pulling it through, and then chain up 1. So yarn over and pull through. Now I am going to front post double crochet around the front, or around the double crochet from round 1, okay, but it's going to be opposite. Okay, so it's kind of confusing in the written pattern here, so I'll show you. We're going to yarn over, we're going to go basically down between this space here and into this chain 2 space. So go around it, kind of like a front post double crochet, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, so our front post double crochet is kind of going straight down this side here, down there. Okay, then we're going to half double crochet into these next 3 stitches on round 1. So yarn over, go into this next stitch right here, then yarn over and pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Okay, that's a half double crochet. So the next stitch gets 1 too, so yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, and the next stitch also gets 1. Just like that. Now in this chain 2 corner space, we are going to front post double crochet around the next double crochet in round 1. So yarn over, go, the next double crochet would actually be the one after the corner, so it would be down in here. So what we're going to do is yarn over, go in between these 2 double crochets around this post back into this chain 2 space right here. Okay, then yarn over and pull that through, then yarn over and pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to chain 2, 1, 2. Actually, we're going to chain 3. Sorry about that. Written pattern says 3, so chain another one. And now we're going to actually make a front post double crochet kind of like how we started this round. Okay, so we're going to yarn over. You can decide if you want to go in front of this front post double crochet or behind it like this. Okay, so I'm just going to go in the front because it's much easier. So you're going to go over the top of this one, okay, into the chain 2 space back here, but do not wrap around this front post double crochet. Okay, so you kind of have to move that out of the way. Then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. and there's our corner. Okay, so they kind of crisscrossed. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next 3 stitches, and you can see that this one has a front post double crochet worked around it. We're still going to work on that one. So yarn over, go into this one right here, yarn over, pull through, then yarn over and pull through all 3. Next stitch and the next stitch. Okay, so now we're just going to repeat what we did here. So we're going to crisscross over here, so yarn over once, go down to the next double crochet way over here, go between these 2 stitches, then back up into this chain 2 space, okay, then yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, and yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we're going to go around this double crochet, the previous double crochet from round 1, so yarn over, go down around this post, just like this, into the chain 2 space. Do not work around this double crochet though, okay? Then yarn over and pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And there's our next corner. Okay, so it's supposed to look something like that. So now we're going to half double crochet in each of these next 3 stitches on this side, and then make our last corner and then finish off the last side. So I'll meet you up when I'm making my last double crochet. And, oh, I'm sorry, I kind of screwed this up actually. We have to half double crochet on the sides. So, and then double crochets are our corners, or actually front post double crochets are our corners. So just finish off this last corner and your last side, and then I'll meet you up for round 3. When you're making your last double crochet, you want to, if you were working the same way as me, you want to actually work behind this first double crochet we made. So yarn over, go underneath that double crochet, and then go around this double crochet right here. Okay, then back up into the chain 2 space, just like that. Okay, it's going to be kind of tricky to see all those stitches. Yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And then to finish this round, we're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and then slip stitch to actually the first front post double crochet. So this one right here, not this chain up 1 back here. Okay, but actually into the front post double crochet, we're going to go in, then yarn over, pull through, and through. Just like that. So that was round number 2. Now, going on to round number 3, if you're not changing color, slip stitch back into this chain 3 space and chain up 1 and go on to round 3 with me. But I'm going to chain 1 here and cut this yarn, pull that all the way through and pull tight. I'm going to change color. If you are changing color, you can start in any corner space. So I'm just going to go into this corner, and then we're actually turning the corners into our sides now. So we're going to hook on our new color. Okay, then we are going to chain up 1, so yarn over, pull through, and in the same chain 3 space we are going to put 2 single crochets. So a single crochet, sorry, is go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Okay, that's a single crochet. So we put 2 single crochets in there. Then we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, which in my case is this front post double crochet. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next stitch. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on your hook. Now in this next stitch, we are going to put 2 double crochets. So yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Okay, and again, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to put 2 more double crochets into that same stitch. So 1 and 2. Okay, we're making this our corner. Then in the next stitch, right here, we're going to put a half double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops. And then we're going to single crochet into this front post double crochet here. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And then this chain 3 space, we're going to put 2 single crochets. So 1 and 2. And now we're just going to repeat what we did for this side, well, this corner actually, for each corner, each side around, okay? So we're going to single crochet into the next stitch, then half double crochet in the next, and now we're going to make our corner in the next. So it is 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, then chain 2, and then put 2 more double crochets in that same stitch. 1 and 2. And then in the next stitch we're going to put a half double crochet. And then in the last stitch on this side, this front post double crochet, we're just going to put a single crochet in there. And then in this next chain 3 space, we're just going to put 2 single crochets. Okay, so if you need to, repeat or rewind this to see what I did here. Otherwise, I'm just going to continue working this round, and then I'll meet you up for round 4. Alright, when you finish this round, make your last single crochet in this front post double crochet here, and then slip stitch to the first single crochet. So not this chain up 1, you can't really even see it, but go into this first single crochet, yarn over and pull through, just like that. Now, regardless if you're changing color or not, you're going to have to fasten off because we're going to start this next round in a corner. So chain 1 and cut this yarn, pull it through and pull tight. I'm going to change color, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I'm going to start in a chain 2 corner space, so right in here, go in, hook on the new color, pull that through, just like that, and then chain up 1, so yarn over and pull through. So for round 4, we are going to put 2 single crochets in the same chain 2 space. So go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. And again, go back in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. So now there's 2 single crochets in there. Then we're going to single crochet in the next stitch. So right in this double crochet, put a single crochet in there. Then we're going to half double crochet into the next stitch, so yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Okay, then we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches, so yarn over, go into this next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And the next stitch, yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Now, these next 2 stitches, these next 2 single crochets are in the chain 3 space from round 2 there. Okay, so you can see those 2 there. We're going to make our next corner in there actually. So we're changing this looks like a square now. We're going to change that into a diamond. So in the next stitch, we are going to put 2 treble crochets. So yarn over twice for a treble crochet, go into that next stitch right here, then yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. So that's 1 treble crochet. Yarn over twice, go back into that same stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Then we're going to, for the corner, chain 2, 1 and 2, and we're going to put 2 treble crochets in the very next stitch. So yarn over twice, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, yarn over twice, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. Alright, then we're going to double crochet into the next 2 stitches. So yarn over once, go into the next stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over and pull through 2. And again, a double crochet in the next stitch. Then in the next stitch, we're going to put a half double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. And the next stitch gets a single crochet. So just go in, yarn over, pull through, and then yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Then in this chain 2 space, we're just going to put 2 single crochets. So go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2. And the next, or in the same stitch actually, or same space there, 2 single crochets just like that. And now we're going to repeat what we just did. So that's a corner there. So now we are going to single crochet in the next stitch, half double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next, and double crochet again in the next stitch. And now these next 2 stitches get our corner. So we're going to put 2 treble crochets in this next stitch here. 1 and 2. Then we're going to chain 2. And then we're going to put 2 treble crochets into the next stitch. Okay, and my yarn has a little knot in it. That's going to happen from time to time. Let me just quickly untangle this. Oh my goodness. There we go. And then we're going to just continue. So double crochet in the next stitch, double crochet in the next, half double crochet in the next, and single crochet in the next. And then put 2 single crochets in the chain 2 space here, and then just repeat what we were doing. So do that all the way around, and then if you need to, rewind this to see what I was doing, or you can follow along with the written pattern, but then I'll meet you up for round 5. When you finish this round and make your last single crochet into this double crochet here, we're going to slip stitch to the first single crochet just like we did for round 3. So just like that. And then we are going to fasten off this round. So regardless if you're changing color or not, just chain up 1 and cut this yarn, pull that through and pull tight, and then start your round 5 in a corner, okay, between these trebles here. So in a chain 2 space, grab your new color or your same color, doesn't matter. Grab that through there. And then chain up 3. So yarn over, pull through 1, 2, and 3, and that's going to count as our first double crochet of this round. And now it's like a traditional granny square, solid granny square style, where we're going to put in this beginning corner a double crochet. So yarn over, go in, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Then chain 2, 1 and 2, and put 2 more double crochets into the same corner. Then we're going to double crochet into each stitch across, which should be 12, 14 stitches, but let me just double check and count here. We're just going to double crochet, so yarn over, go into this next one, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. So that's 1. Next is 2. This is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Yep. So there should be 14 stitches to double crochet in until you get to the next corner. And in the corner, we are going to put 2 double crochets, then chain 2, and then put 2 more double crochets in there. Okay, so this is, like I said, a traditional solid granny square style, just double crocheting in each stitch, and in the corners put 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. So I'll just meet you up at the end of round 5. Alright, when you're finished with this round, just double crocheting around, just make sure to slip stitch to this beginning chain up 3 right at the top. Just insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through. And there you have it. So now we can fasten off. So chain 1, cut that yarn, pull it through, pull tight, sew in all your ends. If you wanted to, you could do another round, just repeating round 5 to make this as big as you need it to be. Just doing a double crochet round, and in the corners putting 2 double crochet, chain 2, and 2 double crochet. But I wanted to just end here. I think my square is big enough and lovely. So I'm just going to sew in that end and cut that extra. You may need to block this square, but there it is. It's so lovely. So thank you so much for learning how to make this diamond block, number 259 granny square. Have a great rest of your day, and make sure to share your photos. And as always, happy hooking!